What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video in our YouTube plugin building series. Hey, I just wanted to start off by saying, if you're not subscribed, just go ahead and subscribe, will you? And if you are subscribed, I appreciate you. Guys, I think I'm at $3.99 last I checked, just about to crest over 400. Super excited about that. Also, hey, I wanted to get back to this little mind map thing I made, which was all of our upcoming videos and what we were going to do. Check on Create a Better Menu System. As far as that goes, it was kind of creating this thing here is really what I meant, was giving us more of a organized design versus that left and right design we had. And then the next one was Watch Random Video Button. We already did that. And right now we're working on multiple channel inclusion. This is going to rotate in multiple channels so our stuff gets populated with videos from multiple YouTube channels, which is going to be pretty cool. And we're working on that right now by creating custom posts, which we've been working on. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm also going to work on, at the same time, this user notification system. That's what we're going to do in this one. We're going to do a new user notification system to start doing changes. And I'll show you guys how to build a really cool, simple, PHP-based, just a like status change system for your plugins. So let's just hop right in and do that. And also for people who are having JSON errors following any of my previous plugin videos about shortcodes and echoes, I should be doing everything with returns, and I was doing stuff through echo because I was using the classic editor. I explained this in one video I just released. If anybody's having those issues, please watch that video because it will help you out and make you realize what I did wrong and what I showed you wrong, and then how I'm going to fix it in the future. So anyway, all right. So right in here, last time we left off, we created this new section here that was allowing us to enter new YouTube channel IDs. Now, we didn't add the drop down where we can delete them and all that. That's coming here pretty shortly. But in this one, let's create the user notification system. So right now, when we do this, nothing happens. In fact, I don't even think the form submits or does anything. Let's take a look at the code. Aha, yes, this form. And actually it is correct. See, we're currently, we did have the page to make it come back. Okay, so right now it's doing what we want it to do. If we submit it, it comes back to this page carrying a new channel ID. That's the name of the text field, so that's what it's going to carry as its get variable. But it's not doing anything, right? It's actually not adding any information to the database or a new custom post because we have not yet made it. But here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to create a little sidetrack system of a user messaging platform. Now, how do we do that? Well, here's one way you can do it. What you can do is you can say user message system output. Let's make a new variable and call it like status message or something. I like to camel case or usually name my variables something like str. See, I haven't been doing that a lot in this course. I do this a lot in Visual Basic. I don't ever just randomly name variables. Let's just call this str status message. Okay, and this is going to be, I'm just going to make it equal nothing at the moment. I'm just going to initialize it. Now, that's a string status message. This is what the user is going to get as an output string. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to check the incoming get variable, and we're going to create a status message that's going to output to the user based on what that is. So let's just say like this, if is set. Now remember, guys, is set is a way to check if a variable is set that won't throw an error. So we're going to use a get variable, and the get variable we're going to get is that one from our form. If we scroll back down, that new form we built right here, the form, remember the ID is going to come through as new channel ID or new channel lid, however way you want to read it. So like new channel ID. So let's open that up. If is set, right? That's saying if this is set. Now let's say if that get variable, that new channel ID, is not equal to nothing, let's set a message. And let's say stir status message equals, and let's make it say something like you have added a new channel. Would you like to import videos from this new channel? And then there's going to be a link. We're just going to set that up with an ahref inline right here. Okay. And the ahref is going to, at this point, we're just going to make it go nowhere. We're just going to put a hash in it, so it's going to go nowhere. And we're just going to say, yes, please. So this is going to let the user we'll actually code that in and let them do that. So that's what our stir status message equals, right? So now we have a stir status message based on the channel ID coming in. Well, down here below, on top of our H1, so that means it's going to appear above this header, which is where we want our status message to appear, at least where I want it to appear. You can set this wherever you please. We're going to do another little bit of PHP. So you want to open up some tags, and what you're going to say is check for status message. It's all coming clear to you, I'm sure. if stir status message is not equal to nothing, we have a message, don't we? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make just a general div output, and here's another slick way you can do this. You can actually end the PHP right here, and then you can reopen. I have actually showed this before. You can reopen the PHP right here with your closing bracket. So now everything that appears between this open and close bracket right here is just regular HTML output, but it's still wrapped within your if statement. So it's not going to appear unless the if statement's true. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to create a div, and we're going to say, let's give it a class, and let's give it like a bootstrap class, like alert success or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's alert, right? An alert success. I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. We'll see. I'd have to look below. I can't remember the classes off the top of my head exactly at this moment. And let's just say that all we want to output is another PHP. I know it's getting tricky with these open and closes, isn't it? And then we're going to say echo. And guess what we're going to echo? Stir status message. All right, well, let's go back and take a look. If nothing's broken, we should be able to refresh. Nothing's going to appear, however, because we don't have, we didn't submit anything. Okay, so let's go ahead and submit this. Blah, 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 blah. Let's submit the blah, blah. Aha! Look at this up here. You have added a new channel. Would you like to import videos from this new channel? And then yes, please, with a link. See, now the link can go anywhere we want. We could actually, remember, here's why this is important. Because back here in our importer, if you recall, the import button refreshes this page with, let's just do it. Okay, so look at this with the action import. So technically, we could call to our local WordPress installation to the website. We could grab everything to this point, and then what we could do is we could make that the href right here. You see? Because now when they click yes, it heads over with import as the get for our action, and then automatically imports from the other page. The new channel ID will be in the database, but we haven't coded that side yet. But the point is, you get the point, right? So what we're doing is we're building an auto import system now for this other page. And so when the user has created a new channel, the system will ask them to, let's take this away and let's come back to the page in general. Aha, take a look at this. So now it's not there anymore. And if we were to, once again, add some data and submit it, now it gives us a message. Now here's the thing: we just set up a messaging system. So now when we renew, or we from this exact page, we could give messages when the user saves settings. We could give update messages when they delete channel IDs. We could give messages when they, you name it, update their API key. Blah, 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 right? Anything that the user does, we can now give them a status message. And we can display it with any class we want, anything we want. See, I actually added the div alert class around it, but I could actually do one better and remove it here. I'm sure you guys know where this is going. Put it right here. Remove the end div. Pull that out. And put it right back here. Right after, right here. Now, that class, this one here, the alert success class, now is all self-contained in the status message, and now it just outputs a status message. See how that works? So now we can actually make that status message anything we want. That's what I was saying. If we don't want to, if the channel ID is not set and something else is set, it'd be a different message. And then this checks if there's a message and outputs it. So that kind of checks off this item on our list of user notification system. That's a pretty easy wrap up of just a basic user notification style system. Just based on what the user does inside your page, you can give them all kinds of alerts, statuses, link them to other things, show them a video. I mean, think about how much stuff you could do with this. You could even show them a tutorial video. Say they click something, like they added a new channel ID, and then we have a video for that. We can actually display a video in this top that says, here's a quick tutorial on how to go activate that new channel ID or whatever. You see what I'm saying? There's endless possibilities because now we can output anything we see fit based on the user's actions. So I think I'm going to wrap it up right there. And hey, if you get value out of this, hit the subscribe, will you? Because I'm on my way to 1,000 and I'm pretty excited because I'm almost halfway there. And for anybody who's subscribed, I do really appreciate you. And thanks for watching. And also, I'll see you guys in the next one where we actually work on creating a custom posts for these channel IDs and actually starting to add them to our database, and then make a drop-down section where we can delete channel IDs and by extension remove all videos in our database that have those channel IDs. How are we going to do that? Guess how? When the user removes it and the status is removed, guess what this message is going to say? You deleted a channel. Would you like to remove all those channels' videos? Yes, please. I hope it's all becoming clear. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.